Welcome to Chit Chat with Ross
and Robbie, where we like to chat
about chit.
What do? Even on Thursday.
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 Thursday. Thursday.
Little
My
baby
day, his day.
Friday.
Little baby Friday.
Little baby Friday.
Little baby Friday.
We love him.
Yeah, we did.
Is it a boy?
It's a girl.
It's little baby girl.
Little baby boy.
Friday's a boy.
Well, okay.
Oh. Doesn't make sense to me. But I know Dasher, Dancer,
and
Prancer, and Vixen, Comet and Cupid, and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Ba-doom, ba-doom, boom.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
He was claymated. Do you know? Sorry. He was a claymated enemy.
I love those things.
I love claymation. The company was Rankin and Bass, and Rankin and Bass.
Bless you.
It was. They did Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, but they did a whole slew of a whole bunch of different holiday-themed claymated things that most people have forgotten about. Everybody knows about Rudolph, which is awesome, but there's a lot of other ones too.
You know, as an adult, people have said, "Oh, did you watch? It's a Wonderful Life and all those regular Christmas?" I didn't, but I do remember watching the claymation ones. They were so fun.
I talk a lot about Halloween, and I do love Halloween. I enjoy Christmas too, and I don't know what the deal was, but I eventually decided to switch my Christmas tree into all Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer characters because I love Rankin and Bass so much, and I love what they brought to the table. Claymation, in case you've no idea. So basically the concept there, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was probably about this size. And he was made out of clay. And so
like in real life, you think he was like that size?
For the movie. For
I know,
like
but I mean,
the process.
but it was
no,
part
I've
of
seen
this
it.
size.
Like
Okay.
I've seen it. So
Really?
it's like
Oh,
a
cool.
doll size. And it's made out of clay. And they have advanced claymation so much now. But back in the day with Rudolph, they would set little Rudolph here, and then they would take a picture. And then they would barely lift his paw. They would take a picture, and then they would barely lift his paw. And they'd take a picture, and I forget like how many still shots it takes to like make a minute worth of frame. But it is a time consuming process. I know. And
wow,
is Rudolph half an hour? Half an hour? I don't remember.
I don't know.
But even if it's half an hour, folks, that takes a lot of time. And then, of course, like Tim Burton and a lot of other people have come along with like other.
I don't like that.
But I'm just saying, like their process of what they know is so much different than the Rankin and Bass people. So, like I've talked about cartooning, and cartooning is a process because back in the day, like when they did regular like animation, like Snow White, like literally they would draw a page of like Sleepy, and then like he would barely start to open his eye. And that would be like 5 pages, 6, 10, 12, 20 pages of him barely opening his eye. And then one person would draw that, and then another person would color it, and then another, like it's such
very
a process.
tedious process.
Claymation's very similar in that way. So I've always had such a respect for the art because I think it is that. I think that is an art, and I feel like now, like there's so much you can do CGI, so computer generated images. So like there's a lot that you can do where you just put a little reindeer here, and then because you can manipulate the keyboards in such a way that causes his paw to move
cheating.
and whatever. It is cheating.
It's cheating.
And I still
it's not the art.
respect it for what it is, but I really love like claymation.
I love the fact that like Rudolph, that's my example because I have watched it. It was so colorful and so basic and so
Sweet, sincere.
bold. I mean, it was bold, really.
Yeah.
Because it was so simple and it was so colorful.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it as a kid. I really did, and even now as an adult, I can watch that and not think that it's for kids.
Right.
To me, it's timeless.
Kids at heart. And the other thing too is like, so for the little Rudolph doll, like they would have to make like 10 of those, because like after moving his little arm up and down so far, like the appendage, like it was clay, so like it would only last for so long, and then they would have to replace it with another guy. So. And then I know that like claymation process now, they just, I mean, basically it still would be like a stuffed doll animal or whatever, but the process is totally different. So kudos to those who gave us Claymation to begin with. Rankin and Bass is not the only one. There's lots of other people, but I think Rankin and Bass
is the most familiar.
But even, do you remember, I heard it through the grapevine, California raisins?
Yep.
I think they were claymated, and I think they're Rankin and Bass. I could be wrong about that. I think that's them. And then there was who was the pizza annoyed guy? Like, don't be annoyed by the noise.
Yeah.
Like Domino's? Isn't that Domino's? Like, anyway, he was claymated too. I love Claymation. So, maybe you have other claymated things that, like Tim Burton. Tim Burton's claymated and everything. Like, maybe there's something like that you enjoy. Let us know what you think about Claymation. Do you have fond memories of Rudolph and all those other fellas? Leave those down in the comments box down below.
Be sure and like us.
Don't forget to share us.
We'll see you. Check us out on YouTube, FaceTube,
YouBook, and FaceTube. All right? Thanks so much. We'll see you next time.
Love you, bye.
Somewhere. Bye.